guys, it's Michelle. So the best thing about the beginning of the year is award season, and for me, my favorite award show is the Grammys. That's right, this weekend it is the 57th Annual Grammy Awards in Los Angeles on CBS, and I am so incredibly excited. 2014 was such a great year for music. There were so many great songs and albums and artists that came out in 2014. And I hear the show is going to be incredible this year. The lineup for performers is like Beyonce, Rihanna, Kanye West, Taylor Swift. Like, it is a star-studded lineup. So today I kind of want to go through some of the categories with you guys and give you my predictions on who I think will win or who I think I want to win. And I'm obviously not going to do every single category because there's over 80 categories. So I think I'm just going to stick to the big important ones and the most popular ones. So I am going to start off with Best New Artist, and the nominees for Best New Artist is Iggy Azalea, Haim, Bastille, Brandy Clark, and Sam Smith. Now this one is kind of a no-brainer, because even though I know Iggy had a really great year, this award has to go to Sam Smith. Like, 2014 was his year. Like, he absolutely skyrocketed into superstardom, and he's incredibly talented and beautiful and perfect. And I hope he wins all the awards that he's nominated for. He is amazing. I think if I were to pick a second choice or a runner-up for that category, it would be Bastille, because I actually love Bastille. They are an incredible band. Their album is so good. They actually deserved much more nominations this year. The next one is Best Compilation Soundtrack for Visual Media. And these are basically movie soundtracks. And the nominees are American Hustle, Frozen, Get On Up, the James Brown story, Guardians of the Galaxy, and The Wolf of Wall Street. Now this is also pretty obvious. I think that the biggest song of the year was Let It Go, so this has to go to Frozen. If not, probably Wolf of Wall Street, because that's actually the only other movie that I've seen in this category, but Frozen was amazing. I don't care how annoyed you are of Let It Go. It is such a good movie. It's such a good soundtrack. The next category is Best Pop Duo / Group Performance, and the nominees are Fancy by Iggy Azalea featuring Charlie XCX, A Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay, Say Something, A Great Big World featuring Christina Aguilera, Bang Bang, Jessie J, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj, and Dark Horse by Katy Perry featuring Juicy J. Now I'm going to pick this one based on my favorite song of this, and that has to be Bang Bang, because that song is just so addicting and catchy and you just can't help but sing and dance along to it. Not to also be biased that I did see it live with Jessie J and Demi, so definitely a song that holds a lot of memories. And on the topic of pop music, the nominees for Best Pop Vocal Album is Ghost Stories by Coldplay, Bangers by Miley Cyrus, My Everything by Ariana Grande, Prism by Katy Perry, Multiply by Ed Sheeran, and In the Lonely Hour by Sam Smith. Now this one is really hard because these are actually all really good albums. I've at least heard some songs or all songs from every album on this one, but it's definitely going to be a really close tie between Ed Sheeran and Sam Smith. I obviously would love to see Ed Sheeran win this. I think he deserves all his Grammys so much, especially being nominated in the past and not winning. Plus he is my everything. I love him. So Multiply, and if not Multiply, definitely In the Lonely Hour. Now we're going to get into some of the big boy categories. And the first one is Song of the Year. And the nominees for Song of the Year are All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor, Chandelier by Sia, Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, Stay With Me by Sam Smith, and Take Me to Church by Hozier? Something like that. Obviously, I think that one of the biggest songs of the year was definitely Chandelier, because Sia is just a beyond this world talented. I would definitely also pick Sam Smith to win this one, but I think Chandelier kind of took over the world in 2014. Like, everyone was singing it. The music video has over 500 million views. Like, it has to be that one. And the next one is Record of the Year. I'm not entirely sure what the difference between Record of the Year and Song of the Year is. They're kind of the same thing, but whatever. The nominees for Record of the Year are Fancy by Iggy Azalea featuring Charlie XCX, Chandelier by Sia, Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, Stay With Me by Sam Smith, and All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor. And even though I just gave Song of the Year to Sia, I will probably give Record of the Year to Sam Smith because, you know, even out the love there. I also think that Taylor Swift should definitely get it, even though Shake It Off is probably not my favorite song off of 1989. It is still a highly impactful song. It was huge in 2014, still is. So it's definitely a toss-up for that one. And now the biggest and most important, most coveted award of all the Grammys, Album of the Year. And the nominees for Album of the Year is Morning Phase by Beck. Don't even know who that is. Beyonce by Beyonce. Multiply by Ed Sheeran. In the Lonely Hour by Sam Smith. And Girl by Pharrell Williams. Now this one is, I think, the hardest one for me to pick personally on who I think is going to win, because it's going to be a toss-up between, for me, Beyonce, Ed Sheeran, and Sam Smith, because those albums literally took over the world. I personally would like Ed to win, because imagine him winning against Beyonce, like, that would be insane. But obviously Beyonce is Beyonce, and no one would be mad if she won. Obviously, she's perfection, so it really is a toss-up with that one, and I can't pick. I think that this year is probably going to be one of the best Grammys yet. I absolutely can't wait to see who wins. Like all the red carpet, like the crazy outfits and stuff, and all the incredible performances. I hope you guys have enjoyed this week's video. If you did, maybe give it a little like and maybe subscribe. So I love you guys lots, and I will see you next time. Bye!